Welcome guys to another video by Gamer Clowns. Today I wanted to show you my final mission, Light Tank 15 for Object 260. Final mission in the final series for the light tanks. I do still have 6 missions left besides this one before I can complete it. But today I wanted to show you how possibly help you how to complete your spotting missions the AMX 1390. Now I have to tell you, this mission was very frustrating to me because simply whenever I had it enabled, I literally could never get right maps. I mean, maybe in the 2-3 weeks that I played this game, maybe 3 times I got either fire selling this mission, this map, or I believe Marinovka or Prokhorovka. I'm not even sure of the names anymore. Which are the 2 best maps for any kind of passive spotting, which is the ideal spotting for high spotting missions like this one. Now again, on this map, the ideal position for me previously would have been on the other side of the map, just because it has that bush on you want to get into and spot this entire side. Wasn't too fond of starting off on this side. However, recently I found a spot that is actually excellent and is able to spot both left side and the right side of the map all the way up to the train tracks. Now, the couple other times I played on this map, unfortunately my team pushed all the way up to the ridge line. Basically I was sharing spotting, and instead of getting large numbers I was getting a third, maybe a quarter of the spotting I would have gotten otherwise. As you can see here, I was looking for their light tanks pushing up the left side, and I got in a bush that wasn't very big, and I pulled right through it and I got spotted. So I decided to push into the hole here and try to reset my camo. And once that happened, I pulled back out to the bushes. For now I'm staying a bit back, so you probably will not be able to spot many tanks on the right side here past the ridge line, but you're going to see in a minute or so I'm going to try to push up so I can get that spotting going. Now you can see the Jagdpanzer pulls up in the front here. I spot him. Everyone's is pretty far behind me, so I'm going to be getting 100% of all the spotting at this point. So I'm hoping for my team to take out this Jagdpanzer, and you can see on the left side here the tree went down, so I'm expecting there will be more tanks I'll be able to spot, and I'm going to decide to push forward. And as you can see here, I finally spot the AMX 1390. And the funny thing is this guy is the one who spotted me early, and for the rest of the game he's going to try so hard to try to spot me. That poor guy is going to be going crazy, and I actually watched his replay after the game. We got to talking. You know, him trying to push up and tell his teammates not to push this side because I'm in the bushes. But obviously they're not going to listen, and this guy is just going to drive back and forth all the way to the train tracks and try to spot me, and will be unable to do so. So as you can see, I've been able to spot a couple of tanks here on the left side, and it's about that time that I'm going to start pushing forward. And this is probably the ideal spot here on the left side. From this point on, you're going to be able to spot all the way to the train tracks on the left. As you can see, the other light tank in my team decided, since I'm spotting here, why not come for no reason at all, steal my spotting points and try to spot an area that's already being spotted instead of help the other side and our team. And unfortunately I probably shouldn't have said anything, but I kind of politely asked him to go back to his own spotting position. There's no need for it here. You can see here I spotted another medium tank, LT-15, and the poor guy here on the right side, as you can see in the AMX, trying to pick me off, and I'm able to do so. Again, you can see still most of the tanks on my team are back in the corner of the map, the H, even G section, so I'm still probably getting all of the spotting. I'm not sharing any. As you can know, in the way that the spotting mechanism works here is if there's other tanks in the spotting range of the tanks that you're spotting, they're actually sharing the spotting damage. So ideally you're in the front and the rest of your team is way back. That way you can get all the spotting damage to yourself. As you're going to see here, you're going to get a couple of really close calls here in the near future. still able to spot a couple of tanks here as I'm pushing forward. You can see I'm going to spot the mouse on the left side here, and I don't even notice that I spotted him up until maybe another 10 seconds from now. And I just pushed through all those bushes and the openings, and somehow he did not spot me, which is a miracle in itself. Got a bit lucky here, I think. And then you're going to see the E75 pretty much pop out right in front of me. However, this is a great chance for me to get, well, in the mouse just itself, 3,000 hit points of damage spotted. So I decided not to pull back. And since he hasn't spotted me until now, unless he decides to push forward into my location, I'm safe at this point. There's my bush, and there's a couple, 2 or 3 bushes between us. Now at this point, I was wishing a little bit maybe that my team was a bit more accurate or maybe more skilled. They could finish off this mouse quicker, but they're doing a good job. And as you can see, eventually they'll be able to take him out. Now at this point, you can still see the AMX trying to, he's getting farther and farther away, going over those ridges, trying to spot me, but unlucky for him, I keep spotting him, and he is unable to spot me. Again, he came over the ridge. And when I watched his video, this whole time he was clicking the AMXs and the E, I guess E or F, 2 or 3, two spots, and not to push, but not many guys were listening. And as you can see, the E75 popped out here, and that got me a little bit worried that in case he decided to push forward, he's right in front of me. The mouse is almost done.
Target acquired. Target unlocked.
And he's gone, which made me feel a little bit safer. But as you can see here, the E75 is now pushing, at this point pushing forward. So I decided to head back out a little bit. As you know, light tanks don't lose their camera rating when they're moving. So as long as you're staying behind those bushes, you're okay to move back or to the side, but more than likely you would want to back up when someone's pushing forward in front of you. Now at this point you can see the STI is pushed forward and will be sharing some of the damage, and the rest of the team is also pushing ahead. So in another half a minute or so, you're going to see me start to spot actively instead of passively. And as you can still see, this guy is almost done. At this point I was feeling safe that I could probably push forward, just circle him, get to him as close as possible to see how much damage I can get spotted on him. The E100 is already pushing ahead, and so is the E75. And as you can see, I'm still spotting the STI there on the other side from here. And at this point I decided that it's time to move on. No point in staying back. I'm just going to lose any spotting, and I'm hoping that I can spot artillery here in the front. As you're going to see me, I'm going to push right through the bushes to try to get the best cover possible, try getting near them. And you're going to see in a second here, there's the one artillery, there's the other artillery, and I'm spotted both of them without being spotted myself. And they're both dead. At this point it's 11-6. I guess we can feel pretty confident that the game is won, but they have pretty good players left on the team, including their AMX 1390 player who's been trying to spot me this whole time. I'm pretty sure at this time, at this point, he already has given up. But when I watched the video, actually, every time I got spotted, he was trying to point out for these guys to kill me and try to take shots at me, as I was the eyes of our team the whole time. And I decided here I need to push forward to see if I can get any spotting damage on those final couple of tanks here that still have healthy amounts of hit points left, pulls. And here's the AMX 1390, who's lurking over that ridgeline there, trying to see if he can take a snapshot at me. Now, probably at this point, I'm not getting a whole lot of damage, spotting damage down, because everyone is all over the map and the tanks are kind of swarming all over each other. But if I get close enough, you're still getting at least some of the spotting if you're within the spotting distance. And I really wasn't sure. I knew I was doing okay, but I wasn't sure that I'd done the 8,000 spotting damage which is required, and then I still have to survive the battle not playing the artillery. So I needed to push forward, see as much spotting damage I can get done in order to complete this. Now, I had a couple of games that I was sure I had 8, maybe 10,000 spotting, and I ended up with like 2 or 3, just because how close all the tanks were. So I really wasn't sure at this point what I need to do to get all these spotting points done, and I wanted to make sure that I'm getting the maximum amount. So here I'm trying to push up on the object 907 to see if I can get any damage off of him. And the AMX 1390 is still there. He's actually doing very good for his team. Unfortunately, at this point, they really don't have much of a shot. I just wanted to make sure I don't die, because if I do die, then I still haven't completed both objectives, and I'll have to redo this mission. As you may know if you watch some of my other videos, I don't play artillery, and I just don't have the artillery to be able to complete some of the missions, other than a few stud missions I haven't done any. So now it's just the AMX left, and all I'm going to do here is spot him and let my team kill him to finish off this game. So we'll be able to look at the post-game statistics to see if I was able to complete all the objectives. So as you can see, I was able to complete the primary and secondary objectives, being primary being spotting 8,000 hit points of damage, and secondary surviving the battle. I actually was able to spot 10,819 hit points of damage. I was the first one to spot 11 of the enemy tanks and assisted in damaging 13 of them. This was an ace tanker game. I got the scout medal and the patrol duty medals. Did not cause any damage, but I did have the highest experience earned because of all the spotting that I completed. I made 69,000 credits, a little bit over 69,000 of credits, and was able to complete my final light tank mission for Object 260. As always, guys, thanks for watching. If you have any questions or comments, please post down below.